All right. And we are live. Welcome everyone to Tuesday night webinar. You're probably looking to see Peter and Julie here. They're not going to be with us here today because I'm taking over. And guys, we had such a crazy webinar last week and so much content to cover that we are not going to waste time. We're going to get started here in just a few seconds. But if you're arriving and you can hear me, please text in the chat window so I know that you guys can hear me okay. Again, this presentation that we're doing is going to really absolutely change forever how you look at your ability to grow your real estate business. All right, guys? So with that said, I am going to get started. If I know how to hit the presentation slide on this. All right. Like I said, guys, we have to jump in because we have a lot of information. So if you're with me, text in the window because here we go. Because tonight we're going to cover exactly how to generate 1 to 3 deals a month that are from exclusive, off-market, hot seller leads that want to talk to you without ever having to cold call or drive for dollars. You guys, seriously. The purpose of this webinar tonight was to make the big announcement to anyone that's listening that cold calling is now dead. Rest in peace. Thank you. So if you love cold calling, this might not be the most exciting webinar for you. But if you're like me and you have a love-hate relationship with cold calling, then tonight is going to be a groundbreaking. So before we get started, there's a couple of things that I want you to know, right? I want you to understand and remove any of these false beliefs and past experiences, because online marketing, it's hard and lots of people have tried it and not everyone has succeeded, right? So in the past, if you've failed at generating hot seller leads for your real estate business, please don't worry about it. It's not your fault, okay? Or if you think that you don't have the ability or skills to succeed in generating these direct to seller leads that we all know are the best leads, I want you to stick with me tonight because I'm going to put your fears to rest, okay? The truth is that there is a conspiracy out there that is happening of these big bad real estate websites like Zillow and the rest of the crew, Redfin, you know who I'm talking about, right? That want us all to think that they own the internet. And it's crazy. If we have any realtors on the call, you know as well what I'm talking about, right? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think, if you ever thought that these big sites want to see you fail, you're probably right, because they do. They want to have it all. They want to squeeze everyone out of the market. But just because they want to doesn't mean that they can. Because the strategies that we're going to talk about today is going to show you how you can do the David and Goliath and beat them at their own game. So, and that's what we're going to be doing over the next 60 minutes. How to skip the middlemen, skip the wholesalers, skip the realtors, skip the big bad real estate websites, and get direct to seller relationships. My goal for tonight, right? We're gonna move through this quickly, and it's twofold because I know there's 2 different type of people that are listening to today's phone call, right? So if you, the first one is beginners, right? And these are people that haven't necessarily generated, closed their first deal or ever generated a deal online, right? Even if you've closed some deals before. And what my goal for tonight is to give you my exact steps to successfully generate hot seller leads from Facebook, right? So that you can begin to close your first deals from social media. For those that are a little bit more experienced and actually have tasted the success of closing deals and the success of closing deals with marketing, tonight's going to be really exciting because I'm going to show you the exact plan that you can use to scale this business, right? And easily be doing 1 to 3 deals a month, if not more. All right. So, and if you guys stay with me to the end, I promise I'm going to use our time super wisely tonight. We're running through it. If you stay with me to the end, we're going to provide to you all of our new text and email follow-up sequences. Tonight, we're talking about lead follow-up, lead generation, and we've been doing a lot of work with our team to generate these amazing new follow-up sequences that we have now in text that we're going to be sending out to everyone. It took us a little bit longer to get it out, but so that you can begin to use them manually today, but hopefully you're going to see how you can automate the whole thing.
But I'm off now, right?
So you need to stay with me to the end. Is that a deal? If it is, please type yes in here. As an added bonus, I have a bunch of super embarrassing pictures in this presentation about myself. So that's my bribe to you to stay with me. So if you're ready to go, shout it out. If this sounds good, get ready. If you have pen and paper, bring it out, because here we go. Now we're starting. So why are we doing this? Why am I doing this, right? It's super simple. At the end of the day, I love online marketing. I am an online marketing freaking nerd. I've been doing it for many years, and I've been doing it because it's had the incredible power to change my life and to change other people's lives, even though I'm not really that smart, right? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Rafa, and I am a 20-year online marketing veteran, and I run all of the lead generation for our family here at MyLeadDriven. So have you ever seen any of our websites, ads, emails, proposals? That's all of our work. And it's not just me, it's myself and my beautiful wife, Chelsea, who does a lot of the design and branding work for us, right? And this incredible work that we've been doing with MyLeadDriven and the rest of our community, it's really exploded and allowed us to experience some of our dreams. And so I know this is a little bit of a geek out moment. Here I am with my wife, Chelsea, and we're up here on stage with two of our heroes, Todd Dickerson and Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels, receiving one of the awards that only the top 1% of funnel hackers and funnel makers in the world get. And a lot of that, or all of that, was because of the work that we've all been doing together here at MyLeadDriven. It's absolutely amazing. But the truth is, guys, that it always hasn't been that easy, right? And it's really easy for me to say, oh my God, look at this over here, look at that over there, this award, this, or blah, 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 that. But you always need to know that in marketing, the truth is that we end up having more flops than success. And it's actually a key point for tonight's presentation, because it's in that process that we learn what we do and begin to optimize and target in to where the success is. And because of that, every step has been absolutely worth it, right? So I wanted to share with you just a little bit about my online marketing journey, how I learned this, right? And my online marketing journey started 20 years ago, okay? Embarrassing picture alert. 20 years ago, at the time, I had just recently gotten married, and I was making a living cold calling. I learned somewhere along the way that you can make money on the phone, on sales, and I was hooked. And it was a lot of work, but I was pretty good at it. And I absolutely loved it. It went so well, and it was going so well, that it even allowed us to move down to Costa Rica, which is crazy, right? This is many years ago. I got a satellite and a computer. We have a farm in Costa Rica. We take the whole family down there, and we're set up. Success is happening. We're doing all this cold calling and making deals. And then the worst thing happened. It was crazy. I got fired from the opportunity that I was working on. From one day to the other, my income stream completely disappeared, right? Without going into any backstories around that, it was just, oh, here I am, dude. What am I gonna do next? My leads are gone. I don't have a company that I'm working with or selling something for. What's gonna happen? And you can imagine how I felt at that moment. Having to tell my wife, my kids, shoot, I don't know if I'm another paycheck from this company. We need to figure out what we're gonna happen next. And I kid around here with the loser thing, but you know, we all feel like that sometimes. It's important that we dust ourselves off and stand up. But at that moment, I most definitely did. But I was looking for something, because I had, at the moment, no money, no prospects, no problems. Oh my God, I had a slew of problems that were stacking up. And everyone here probably that has a family knows what I'm talking about. I mean, bills and everything else and responsibility was stacking up. I needed to figure out what I was going to do next, right? And how to do it from Costa Rica without cold calling, which is kind of the big idea tonight, right? Getting the death of cold calling. I had to figure that out at that moment in time. So here comes another embarrassing picture alert. I had to reinvent myself, and I became the internet marketing brother. I share this with you in all humility and embarrassment, because this is so funny. I mean, like, this is what I thought was going to be the thing I was going to do. A friend of mine told me about online marketing. I researched Google. I was, oh my God, you can learn from Google directly and get certified. And I got AdWords certified to generate leads online. And I started selling my services as the internet marketing brother, right? And I learned a lot, because right off the bat, from Costa Rica, I had this incredible aha moment that, holy cow, I had just lost my job. I didn't know what I was going to do. And all of a sudden I learned that I could generate my own leads to follow up with, not cold call, right? It was absolutely incredible. And truly from anywhere in the world, right? Because at that time I was in Costa Rica, and throughout my career, we've bounced around and done it all over the place. I have great partners that don't mind if I travel with my laptop. So, and here was my super big aha, that as I generated those leads, the leads that I generated, if they were followed up on, you could make a lot of money. I was doing it for myself, for my business from Costa Rica, but the people I was working with, right? The people that not only did I generate leads with, but they had an incredible follow-up culture. These guys were killing it, doing it even better than I was. I was really just blessed to be a fly on the wall to learn. Right? Through that time period, we ended up creating an agency called Interactive Marketing that does all sorts of different services over the last 15 years. And since then, my wife and I and our team have managed well over 7 figures in online marketing ad spend, like in Google and Facebook, as well as to help the companies that we've worked with to generate close to 9 figures in revenue. It's absolutely incredible the power that we connected to in online marketing, being 2 kids in Costa Rica that had just lost their jobs. And well, it was me that lost my job. I like to include her in it. And then had to figure this out. And it was the path of online marketing that made this happen, right? And the best part is that I've been able to do it the whole time with my #1 partner, which means so much. Is everything, absolutely, to be able to do what you do and you love, right? And that's my wife, Chelsea, over here, my compatriots in arms and everything that we do. So how does this apply to you, right? And how does this apply to the presentation that we're about to go to? And it's really important, because to really connect these bridges. #1 is that what I'm about to share with you guys that I learned in that trial, right, works no matter where you live, right? I was doing it in Costa Rica. You could be in a rural area or an urban area in Alaska and New York and Texas, right? It doesn't matter. I've done it from Europe. I've done it from all over the place. But this is a key point, right? You can do it from anywhere. #2, it makes it possible to generate exclusive leads where others can't. When you begin to do lead generation and marketing, you're not just kind of going knocking on doors and telling people, hey, hi, how are you, right? Or trying to go to a networking event where everyone else is to try to get attention from these people. In online marketing, they're reaching out to you. These are exclusive leads, and it's incredibly powerful. So we're going to talk about the advantages of that, because you can even beat the big guys because they're reaching out to you. And in addition to that, in my opinion, it's the 100% the best way to grow any business. We've done it ourselves in our agency. We've done it with MyLeadDriven. We've done it with countless other companies. We're doing it with real estate investors. It's incredible. And the best part is, because this is absolutely 100% true, it can be done completely without ever cold calling or driving for dollars ever again. Automating it all online, just like I did from Costa Rica. So just little results and proof. Guys, we have MyLeadDriven. If you're here on this presentation, you've come through our online marketing. I hope you have a sense that it works. It's an incredible, powerful way to grow a business, and it's truly been our secret formula behind our growth. We have leveraged social media marketing to grow our company and our partners nationwide, right? And you can see me here with some of our students. I think we were talking about Facebook optimization that day. And this, to me, it's absolutely another dream come true, which is to be able to share and help others achieve their dreams, which is incredible. But it's not just my dream, it's also my partner's dreams. You probably, if you're on this webinar, you know Peter and Julie are truly the leaders and head of the partner-driven family, and where the wisdom falls for all of the real estate investing work. And they share the same goal as I, and that is, how many people can we reach out and help and transform their lives while we all make money? Which is what real estate is all about, is altruism with profit. And I think that is the best thing in the world. But not only have we been able to do that, but this type of lifestyle has allowed us to do all sorts of things. And you can see here pictures of us and our partners, Ben from Deal Driven, the genius behind that, and Peter and Julie and me and some other friends, all because online marketing just allows it to flow and makes it available and easy to do, regardless where we're at, because some of the people we work with are all over the place, and regardless how big you are. It works no matter what. It's incredible. So at the end, my favorite part of all of it, of this journey, has been all of the people that we've been able to connect with, right? And it's all about our partners. This is what Partner Driven's about. And if you're interested, this is just a little side note on Partner Driven. Guys, we have a partner community nationwide. If you're interested in 100% funding, coaching, back office support, you can learn all about it at partnerdriven.com/request-call. I believe Kristen is going to be putting that link in for you guys right now. But wow, this has all been thanks to online marketing. And that's why I'm sharing tonight's presentation with you guys. I am so overwhelmingly grateful for this, the power that it has to transform lives, to grow businesses, no matter where you're at. Just like I was in rock bottom, right? Online marketing can work for you, right? So quick warning. From now on, what I'm about to share with you, right, is going to change how you look at growing an REI business forever. And so you need to know that now, right? So if you're ready for that, shout out and say, absolutely yes, I am ready. So listen, this is what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover 3 secrets. Secret number 1, why most people fail at online marketing, and how you can easily use social media to get exclusive hot seller leads to contact you, okay? Secret number 2, why most people fail at lead follow-up, and how you can 100% automate the follow-up of all of your leads so that they call you back. And then secret number 3, how you can close an extra 1 to 3 deals a month with a fully automated system without having to cold call or drive for dollars, even during a pandemic. Okay, these are the secrets. These are the goals. All right, so let me just go ahead and jump into secret number 1, why most people fail at online marketing, and how you can easily use social media to get exclusive hot seller leads to contact you. I believe this is the core secret of tonight. This is what the biggest takeaway that I want you to have, right? So listen, some people think that online marketing is just too hard or too expensive, and because of that, it's not for small businesses or solopreneurs. If you're on this phone call, if you've ever thought that, type yep, absolutely. I've tried it before and failed, or I hired someone and they were supposed to be an expert and they didn't know what they were doing. Guys, let me tell you a quick story about how I discovered that this was an absolute myth, right? And it's funny because it's a story about math. Okay, so back when I was an AdWords qualified individual as the internet marketing brother, right, I learned that marketing was an investment, not a cost. Okay, so check this out. There were 2 types of businesses that I was working with. One of the businesses, both of them generating leads, because I was generating the leads for them. But some of the businesses, they generated the leads, and they looked at it as a cost. There wasn't a fully follow-up process behind it. They weren't connecting the system between the leads and the follow-up and the salespeople. And basically, they ran marketing as a cost. Well, we're just spending $500 a month without really knowing what was happening on the other end, right? What was it doing? Was it generating sales? And frankly, I was really new at it too, so I didn't know either. I was just doing what they were telling me to do as the online internet marketing brother, right? But then there was another group of business, and these guys managed marketing in a whole different way. they managed marketing as an investment. And this was, they put a lot more work on me because they really forced me to learn to report everything and look at everything, because what they taught me was that if I can generate the leads, right, at lower cost than what they sell, then they make money. And because of that, they treated these leads like gold. Number one, key takeaway here, they treated these leads like gold. They managed their spend as an investment, and they were able to rapidly grow their businesses, right? It was incredible. So I want to put this in a perspective that you're going to understand a little bit more, because I know we're all real estate investors on this call, right? So follow with me on marketing math, okay? Entrepreneur Magazine says that the average quick flip deal is worth $5,000 to $15,000, right, of positive cash flow per deal. That's amazing. And we all know that it can be worth a lot more than that, right? But let's use that number, $5,000 to $15,000. Let's cut it in the middle. We have $10,000, right? So an average value of deal of $10,000. So let's do some simple maths. And this is what the companies that were succeeding, the companies that manage their leads like gold, like an investment, they taught me, right? They were like, all right, Rafa, let's look at what my cost per lead was, and we'll figure out if this is working, it's not working. So let's use the investment example. Let's say you get 100 leads and it costs you $30 a lead. Whoa, that's so expensive, right? $30 a lead to generate, per lead to generate all of this, right? Which would be a total of $3,000, right? You follow the math so far? You agree with me? Type in yes if you're still following me. Okay, so let's say if out of 100 leads, you close just one deal. Okay, so 100 leads, $30, $3,000. And that deal is worth to you an average of $10,000, right? Based off of what Entrepreneur Magazine says, right? In that case, it costs you $3,000 to generate $10,000 of revenue, which gives you $7,000 worth of profit, which is over 200% return on investment, right? Immediately. And this was the incredible aha that transformed me from the internet marketing brother into the work that we're doing today. It's like, oh, wow. Most people fail at marketing because they manage it as a cost and they're not truly managing it as the investment that it is, right? But guys, marketing math gets even more fun. Let's do another example, right? Same example, 100 leads, $30, $3,000. Out of 100 leads, you close 2 deals. Now, guys, these are hot seller leads, people that raised their hand that said they want to talk to you about buying their house. You close 2 deals, right? And that deal is worth, again, somewhere between $10,000. That means you make $17,000, right, immediately. That's over 500% return on investment. Insane, right? And now I want you to be thinking about, it's like, wow, if I had 100 seller leads, how many deals could I close, right? Hot, exclusive seller leads that wanted to talk to me. Wow. Out of 100, how many I think I could close? Guys, and then just to beat a dead horse a little bit on here, the marketing math, this is where marketing math gets so exciting, because let's say you close 3 out of 100. Right? And at that moment, you're making a 900% return on investment in a time of flip that's so quick, powerful, better than any type of investment that there's out there. And that was the aha that I had along my way. Wow, the guys that succeed manage things as an investment. And this is one of the best places for people, businesses to invest in themselves to generate a massive amount of wealth fast, very quick. This is the trick, guys. You hear the trick that it takes a little money to make money, right? And well, it's true, right? But it's not, it's just a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money to then be able to create an engine that generates this stuff for you. When I learned this, I thought I had found the Holy Grail. I was just completely, absolutely blown away. But like I said, I realized most people didn't approach marketing that way, and in result end up failing. So if you ever done marketing before, if you have, and you feel like you didn't get your hands on it, it's because it takes time. When you look at the math this way, then you begin to optimize to get it to fit the numbers. And if you're a smart enough marketer or have the smart enough or both that have experience in the industry, you can get there very quickly without any trial and error, and it makes it absolutely easy for folks, right? So like I asked earlier, how many deals do you think you could close out of 100 hot seller leads that want to talk to you? 1, 2, 3? Some of the examples I'm going to show you here in a little bit, the close rates are a lot higher than 1 or 3%, but this is the opportunity that's in front of you, right? So what we're doing is that we're beginning to generate hot exclusive seller leads for our community via Facebook on ads like this. You've probably seen ads like this before. They're, you know, Facebook. It's funny. All these ads are super high converting. They've been optimized by our team, who you're going to meet here in a little bit. And I was looking at these ads with him. I was like, oh man, these are great. I love the one with the car jumping in. And he's like, you know, Rafa, I love that one too. It's my favorite. But guess what? It's the little blue house one over there that converts the best. When you manage campaigns in this way, when you manage online marketing, you make decisions not of what you think, but where the money is. And it's absolutely incredible. So we're generating leads of ads like this, right? And let's run through some examples. So we're doing it all on Facebook, right? And let me show you some of the cost per leads that we're generating. So you can see here at the top, $23 a lead, right? $31 a lead, $22 a lead, $21 a lead, $10 a lead, $16 a lead, $18 a lead, right? $16 a lead, $33 a lead, $24 a lead. Guys, these are campaigns that we're doing everywhere nationwide. So if you remember our simple marketing math, right, try to plug in those numbers, right? We can easily say that anything that was under 30, the numbers look better. And you can see that it's absolutely possible, right? So you might be thinking about this, right? Is that, will this work in a pandemic? We're in the middle of a pandemic. It's crazy time. And absolutely, all of the examples that I'm about to show you are deals that are being closed here in the last 3 to 4 months. It is absolutely amazing, right? Will it work where I live? Right? Is it something that only works in rural areas or in urban areas? Again, the examples I'm going to show you and the people, we're doing it nationwide. It's absolutely incredible. And last but not least, you might be thinking to yourself, is this something that a solopreneur can do? Guys, this is where the David and Goliath comes in. Online marketing is a great equalizer. It allows you to come in almost like a ninja in the night and be able to have a direct relationship with the searcher, with the person, with the user that is looking for the service that you provide. It's absolutely incredible. So it doesn't only work for solopreneurs, it's the #1 tool for solopreneurs to be able to grow and scale businesses, right? And at the end of the day, guys, generating leads online, and for us as real estate investors, generating hot seller leads online is absolutely the #1 best way to grow our business and any business, right? So that was secret #1, marketing math. Remember that. Managing marketing as an investment. This is what it's all about, right? Now, secret #2, why most people fail at lead follow-up and how you can 100% automate the follow-up of all of your leads so that they call you. All right, so this is super exciting. Oh, the internet marketing brother is back. Guys, I'm sorry. This is the only picture I had of back in that day, and my staff thinks this is really funny. So I am a little embarrassed. So guys, listen, back in the day, right, when I was the internet marketing brother at AdWords Qualified, right, I myself had the mindset. It's like, oh man, follow-up is way too hard. I only like, and it's impossible amount of time. I only liked going through and just picking the leads that close. If they close, it didn't. But I was generating enough leads. Oh, I was generating enough leads to hang myself because I could cherry pick. If I would have followed up, I would have been crazy. Because even though I know that we all know that riches are in follow-up, it's incredible. 97% of would-be investors fail to do it. It's insane. You pay for leads, or you go, or you knocked on the door, you talk to a person, maybe you call 1 or 3 times, right? So let me tell you a quick story about how I learned it, right? When I was the internet marketing brother trying to get my business offline, I was spending money to generate leads, right? And like I said, I was cherry picking. You know, I wasn't really following up. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't have systems to do it. I was in Costa Rica. Excuse. Long story short, right? I was only picking the super hot ones and not nurturing the other leads, right? So what ended up happening is that I lost a lot of time and money, not to mention deals, because I wasn't consistent, frankly, because I was doing it manually, right? And this is kind of like the beginning of my big aha. It's like, I can't do this if it's manual. Like, it's just impossible. I'm not that disciplined. I don't have the time. I mean, there's so many different reasons, right? So, and this is when, around that time is when I started discovering CRM and marketing automation systems, and it blew my mind. And I discovered that, oh my God, did you know you can automate an email to go out? I mean, I know that sounds simplistic, but for me at that time, and maybe it is for you too as well now, when I realized, wow, really, you can do that? Oh, not only that, you can automate a series of emails. Oh, not only you can do that, you can automate a series of texts. You can automate a series of anything, right? Imagine if you could use a system to do all of the follow-up for you, right? All of the sequencing, all of the nurtures, right? And the first time I saw something like this and I implemented it into my business, it's really when we took off, because then I took off the responsibility of success on me following up on these boring, mundane tasks that I didn't want to do. Right. And because of that, I wasn't doing it. And when I started doing the follow-up sequence, nurturing sequences, all sorts of things, that's when I was able to build a relationship with these people and begin to scale and grow and close. It's absolutely amazing what automation allows us to do. I mentioned, the ability to automate text and emails, appointments, and more. Right? It's the technology. It's at a level and place I only have dreamed about when I was the internet marketing brother. I could have only dreamed about it 6 years ago. Frankly, what we have put together here with our partners is, I couldn't have dreamed of something like this even 2 years ago. Right? The ability to automate all of my texts, all of my emails, drive into one appointment place to set appointments with me. Wow, it's absolutely incredible. And we've been testing it with some of our community, and it's going incredibly well, right? But even when I discovered all this stuff, at least back in the day, it was still too hard, because I had to connect all of these different systems to make all this stuff work. Think about it: the CRM, the appointment setting system, the email marketing system, the marketing system. Guys, I mean, I can go on forever, and I'm not going to, about all the systems that I had to connect to make it work for me, right? And I couldn't easily, and at the same time, I couldn't easily build it for myself. So even for other people, so even though I've been able to do it for Partner Driven, I haven't been able to set it up in a way that we can pass it on to our partners, right? It's just been basically impossible, right? And that's when I discovered this all-in-one platform that I'm about to share with you, right? Because it absolutely has changed everything, right? I want you to imagine having one place that you log in and everything is happening. All of your opportunities, all of your conversations, all of your marketing, all of your reporting, the scheduling system, your reputation management, contacts, all in one place for you to manage, right? And that's what we've been working on and testing with our new product, MyLeadDriven, with the Amplify business. Is absolutely incredible. And I want to share with you some of the stories of the people that are using this, right? So meet here Brendan. Brendan, it's been just doing this for a couple months, right? And in the first 2 months of implementing both the lead generation management and automated follow-up system, he's been able to generate $52,000 in the first 2 months, right? Absolutely incredible. But it's not just Brendan. We're throwing everyone into our test, right? So we threw Julie into the test. Now, Julie, granted, is an awesome marketer. I'm sorry, awesome real estate investor and negotiator, right? Guess what she does? She doesn't have time. She's running all of our community and partner deals. It's crazy. how much work it takes to in our community. So she doesn't have, she has two full-time jobs at Partner Driven, but she loves doing real estate investing. So she's like, dude, I want to be in, I want to figure out, I want to see if this works, right? And in the first 2 months out of 65 leads, right, she has gotten 4 deals. That it would be almost equivalent to out of 107. You follow, remember marketing math? Remember how good it looked with 1, 2, or 3? Imagine 7, right? And this is our very own Julie Muse trying this out. And she says the only reason that she can do this is because it's all managed on her phone. It all happens on the mobile. She doesn't have to do anything. The leads come in, they go into the system, they send out messages, and then this hot seller leads reach out to her to set appointments. And in her words, it's magic. She's never seen anything like that. This is something that we've been, all of us as investors have been looking for a long time. But it's not just Julia. I want to introduce you here to Trisha. Her and her husband closed 2 deals in the first 2 months from our Facebook leads, right? And a net profit of $8,000. Great. We have Brandon here that on his first deal from the Facebook leads, on his first deal, he generated a $40,000 assignment fee, right, in Kansas City. Like I mentioned earlier, this stuff is working and happening everywhere across the nation, right? Meet Ryan, who's in a super competitive environment out in Riverside, California. I know we have some California folks on the phone call today, right? He made $18,000 from his first 17 leads from Facebook. Remember the marketing maths? 17 leads times 30, right? That's under $600 investment, 18,000 in return. Absolutely incredibly powerful what happens when you bring secret number 1 and secret number 2 together, right? So some of you guys might be thinking right now is first number 1, I'm not a professional marketer, Rafa. I'm not a big company with a limitless budget that can afford this kind of stuff. I'm not even on Facebook, my friend, right? And the truth is that if you have a system that is set up for you, right, and does all the work, just like it's set up for those folks, right, you can do this as well, right? Because it's done for you. We cut out all of the obstacles along the way, right? All right, guys, secret number 3, and this is really what we've been gearing up for and arriving to, right? How you can generate an extra 1 to 3 deals a month with a fully automated system, even during the pandemic. And this is where we're introducing MyLeadDriven and Amplify Your Business, this incredible collaboration and partnership that we're doing that is going to really help transform our partners' lives and the people in our community's lives. All right, so secret number 3. Let's see here. Secret number 3, guys. All right, you might be thinking, because I'm a solopreneur or a small business, I could never do this. I could never get this done. You know, there's just no way. I could hire my kid in college to try to put this together, or run this for me and stuff. I can't do it, right? Or that even if I had a system in place, then that's just one more thing for me to manage that I would be stuck doing in doing all of the work, right? Or that you don't have time. I know that's how I felt, or I'm not technical enough. Guys, let me explain. So we have gotten, in the last 3 months, we've generated over 89 deals under contract during the pandemic, right? I share that with you because even in some of the craziest times here in the United States, we've been able to use these systems to generate deals, right? We know that if you talk to someone that wants to sell your house and you follow up with them, you will get them under contract, right? It's absolutely incredibly powerful. And the truth is that for less of the cost of one newspaper ad, right, you could have this whole system working for you, set up and working for you, which is absolutely incredible. This includes all the setting up of all the ads in your specific area. Remember those ad images that we put together and how those generate the leads, right? Imagine, you don't have to even think about it. That's all set up for you, right? The connecting it to your very own follow-up system. Remember those texts, messages and emails and that whole one in place system, right? All of it set up into one place, right? Including all of the other additional tools, calendaring system, reputation management, right? All wrapped up simple, done for you service. Do you think you could be successful if people that know what they're doing are doing it for you? Are people that know what they're doing are generating results and will do it for you? Absolutely, you would be successful. That is the key of leveraging expertise, and it's incredibly powerful, right? And that's what MyLeadDriven and Amplify My Business is all about. This is a collaboration of the partner-driven. Our company has been putting together with Amplify My Business to really fully 100% optimize the building of real estate investing business through the use of social media, right? To be able to scale and grow rapidly. And it's incredibly powerful what we've been able to put together. And the best part of it, what I love the most about it, is that even if you don't know how to set up a CRM or set up an automated follow-up system or run ads or send automated phones and texts or even if you don't have a computer, guys, I know there's some of you guys that are listening to me on the phones, right? Or an iPad. Some of us don't need a computer. We haven't needed one before. Well, guess what? You don't even need one for this, right? Because it all happens from your smartphone. Now, is there a desktop as well? You might want to be able to jump into the desktop area, but like Julie mentioned, the best part that she loves is that it all happens on her phone. She's able to be doing all the other things that we're doing with Partner Driven, or travel with her family, and she doesn't have to worry about it. It's all 100% automated, and it's all being sent to her phone. And the only time that she gets involved when it's time to talk to someone that wants to sell their house, that wants to talk to you about it. And it's incredible. With zero cold calling, hey, I saw your house. I want to, forget all about that. Now, I showed you all those other people that are having success with this system. And of course, you know Julie, and you know she's a rock star, and of course she's going to have a success with this system. But guys, the success continues. Just an hour before this presentation, I got a call from Tom and Matt, who head up the Amplify My Business team. It's like, Rafa, we got another one, man. Todd in North Carolina just got 4 homes under contract in the first 6 weeks of using this system. It's absolutely incredible. You can see that it's happening nationwide, right? And so when you see it happening and working for other people, and it's a great opportunity for you to jump in and take action, because that's the only reason it's happening for them. They've jumped on this opportunity, and the results speak for themselves. All right, guys, how's everyone doing so far? Are you guys having a good time? If you are, please type in, hey, yeah, we're having a great time. Thank you, right? Because, oh man, this is why we do this. We do this for you guys, right? But if you're still with me and are loving it, or you're excited, it's like, oh my God, this is incredible. This is life-changing, dude. How do I get involved in this, right? I want you to hold on with me just a little bit, because in this presentation, what we've done so far is kind of set up the framework for you, right? Number one, identifying why most people fail at online marketing, and how you can skip that failure, right? And easily use social media to get exclusive hot seller leads to contact you. And we showed you lots of folks that are doing it, right? We also showed you today the reason why most people fail at lead follow-up, and how you can skip their failure and 100% automate it so that the leads are calling you back. And last but not least, we talked about that you can close an extra 1 to 3 deals a month when you combine secret number 1 and secret number 2 together, and be able to do this all without cold calling or driving for dollars, even during a pandemic, right? Which is absolutely incredible. Very few things can say that. So let me ask the question. Who wants to take to the next level, right? If you're ready, I need you to type in, yep, I am absolutely ready. Rafa, take me to the motherland. I want to see what you guys have been working on, because we have been working on this for a very long time. I know Peter, if Peter and Julie were here with me, you know, years that we've been working on trying to create a fully automated system. And it hasn't been until the last several months with our partnership with Amplify My Business that we've been able to together generate and create something that we had only dreamed of up to now. So if you guys are ready to keep going with me, this is awesome, right? I want to introduce to you the MyLeadDriven system, which is a complete done-for-you hot seller lead generation and automation done-for-you service. And it's a partnership between Partner-Driven and Amplify My Business, who I'm going to be introducing to you here in a moment, right? So, oh, and here I am introducing them. Guys, the only reason that we're able to do this is, yeah, I'm a great marketer. Yeah, Peter's a great marketer. Yeah, Chelsea's a great marketer. It's one thing to be able to do it for yourself. It's another thing to be able to scale and grow and do it for other people. And frankly, we didn't have that ability in-house. Guys, we tried. We really, really tried. And in our process, we came across this incredible team that is headed by Matt here in the center, who's an absolute marketing genius. I am having so much fun working with him, and Tom up here in operations, and the rest of their team. They actually have 17 people on their staff, and all they do is specialize in running Facebook ads for real estate investors, right? They worked on setting up this marketing automation system, and with us and all of us coming together, we fine-tuned this to create like the automated system for generating hot seller leads for real estate investors. So you never have to cold call again. It's absolutely incredible. And I hope that you guys have an opportunity to meet Matt and his team. And in a moment, I'll let you know exactly how. Because what we've done in putting this together is put together what we think is the best of the best, right? Matt, Tom, Peter, myself and I, we got together and said, all right, great. It's already working. It already works. It's not like we're trying to make it work. It's how do we make it the best we can so that we can share it with our community, right? And be able to, all of us, generate more deals together, right? So for less than the cost of a local newspaper ad, and if you guys have done marketing, you know what that costs and how expensive that can be, right? This is what we've put together for everyone, all right? So what we've put together here at MyLeadDriven, right, is first and foremost, number one, we've put together a complete done-for-you social media ad campaign creation and management, right? All the ads that you saw, all the managing inside Facebook, done for you, completely done for you. White gloves. You don't have to lift a finger. We don't have to have questions or talk about anything. It's done. Value $2,000 a month. In addition to that, we do the complete setup for you lead management system, right? Okay, and by the way, I did say we don't have to talk to you, and I want to retract back. Of course, we need to talk to you and find out where you want, what area you want the ads to go, but that's it. We take care of the rest for you. In addition to that, it includes a setup for you lead management system that you saw, that one place, one tool to rule them all. It could value $400 a month, right? It also includes all of our fully automated, written for you follow-up sequences and email and text. And guys, if you've ever failed a follow-up, it's because you didn't have it all written out for you. I know that's why I failed. If it was already done for me, I would have done it manually. But now imagine being able to do it automated. Incredible. Value of $200 a month. In addition to that, you have all in one place for all your contacts, calendaring, all your communication systems, right? Everything is happening all in one place for $80 a month, right? And all of this is being put together so that you can finally stop cold calling or driving for dollars, right? And them begin to contact you, which you and I both know that is a priceless value, right? And imagine being able to get this engine set up. And that's exactly what automation and online marketing allows for you to begin to close 1 to 3 deals a month on autopilot, putting an extra $6,000 to $18,000 plus a month in your pocket. Would that be life-changing? We believe so. This is why we've worked so hard to put this together for you guys, and to be able to offer it to you. And the best part is, guys, this will work for you even if you're brand new to investing and want to get your first deal done. Nothing easier than to talk to people that want to sell their house. You want to do it the hard way? Sure. That's doable too. I mean, cold calling it's great, but guys, if you're new to investment, this will work. It makes it a lot easier. If you're a seasoned investor, this is going to work for you, because if you're a seasoned investor, you probably experienced the challenges around scaling your business. And you can see that by using these systems and automated systems, you're going to be able to scale based off of your ad budget. Okay. This is going to work for you even if you live in an urban area or a rural area, or if you're not technical at all, or you don't like technology, right? Or if you're a one-person team, or if you're growing a team. If you have a heartbeat, this is going to work for you, right? It's absolutely incredible. And we've proven it, right? With all these incredible success stories that we're already generating, right? And we want you to be the next one. So all of this together, total value of $2,680. All of this, right? A month. And this would be the complete total system. But I was talking to Peter and Julie and the rest of the team, and they were like, oh man, that's not enough. That's not enough, Rafa. Come on, dude. Seriously. And Julie's like over here saying, give them more. And it's like, okay, what else can we do to really sweeten this pot and really make it so that you have the confidence that you can succeed? I mean, not only have we shown and proved that the hot seller leads can be generated, right? What happens next, right? And so what we're going to do is we're adding right at the top, right off the bat, we're going to add an unlimited team edition. This is crazy. That means that this automation system is not just for you and your wife and your team have to share a username and password. How many of you guys do that? I know I have. I know I still do on several things, right? Imagine being able to have an unlimited team edition so you can grow your team, all right? Now, guys, I want to be clear that even though we're offering an unlimited edition, that doesn't mean that you can bring on 1,000 people on or anything like that. We would have to have a conversation. We want you to be reasonable about this, and we want to help our people. So if you have 5 people ready to come on, great. You can grow your team with this system, and we want you to do it. If you have 15 people, yes, let's do it, right? We want you to take it on. If you start growing beyond that, obviously we'll be in conversations to make sure that we're set up to be able to support your team. But right off the bat, we're going to include this unlimited team edition that has a value of at least $1,000 a month. For anyone that has bought Salesforce for a team or so, that you know this. And it's the reason why many of us have one username and password to so many tools. To get it for a team, expensive. Let's remove that block so you can actually go and grow and scale a business. That all together with everything that we put together brings the total value to $3,680 a month, right? But that still was not enough for Peter and Julie. Guys, I have very demanding partners, and I love it because they push me to be my best. We all push each other to be our best. We push our partners to be our best. We push ourselves to be the best we can for our partners, right? And so here are Peter and Julie saying, is that it? Is that all we have? Peter over here, don't embarrass me, man. I can hear him in my ear. Come on, Rafa, bring it home. So guys, we're going to bring it home because we're going to add to it. And we've decided to add our step-by-step process of how to close a deal packaged in with MyLeadDriven, so that as you're generating the leads, you know how to get a deal under contract once they contact you, exactly what words to say to negotiate the best price, what contract to use and when, how to quick flip the property with zero to little money invested in it. And it even includes weekly coaching, right? It includes weekly coaching. It includes our actual scripts, our contracts. We call this our 21-day challenge and beyond because it's a 21-day challenge step-by-step on how to get a deal under contract. And then it's weekly coaching beyond to help you maintain and grow your real estate business. And we're going to add that in there for you. This has a total value with weekly coaching. It's 4 weekly coaching calls a month with everything else of $899 a month. And we're adding it all in here. This brings our total value of $4,579 a month, really bringing in everything that you're going to need to be successful in doing this. The leads, the follow-up, the scripts, the coaching, right? And so let's check in on what Peter and Julie have to say over here. Still not enough for Peter and Julie, right? Julie over here saying, but you're not going to charge them that, are you? We can do better than that, says Peter. Okay, and I'm over here sitting with my mind blown. It's like, all right, okay, so what do we have here, right? If everything that I've proposed so far, right, my lead driven, if all it did was help you to generate 1 to 3 deals a month on autopilot so you could scale your business even more, which means you could reach your dreams of at least $6,000, $18,000 a month more, right? If that's all it did, if all it did was that at that price, would it be worth it? Guys, absolutely it would be worth it. Why? Because it's well over 3 times as much and more back. We've just showed you some marketing maths on how this thing really scales out to incredible unseen return on investment. The best place that you can invest your money, my friends, is in marketing, right? So yes, you got that right. It would be worth it, right? So just to go over what everything is included in on this, right? We have the done for you social media ad campaign creation and management at $2,000 a month value. We have the set up for you lead management system at $400 a month value. We have the fully automated written for you follow-up sequences and emails and text, the value of $200 a month, all in one place dashboard tool where all your contacts, calendaring systems, reviews, communications, everything is all in one place for you to manage, $80 a month, so that you can stop cold calling and actually have hot seller leads contact you. Right? And so you can finally begin to close 1 to 3 deals a month on autopilot, right? And actually, put that money in your pocket. Imagine $6,000 to $18,000 plus in your pocket a month. You've seen what some of the other folks have done, right? Again, it's all about you. It's all about you taking action, right? In addition to that, we're throwing in the unlimited teams edition because we want you to be successful. We want you to grow your team, right? And that's the total value of $1,000 a month. We are also adding our step-by-step process on how to close a deal, all of our scripts, all of our contracts, so you know what exact words to say to negotiate the deal, how to get the deal under contract, and are even including weekly coaching to support you. You're going to be generating leads. It's guaranteed. I just showed you. Like, you do this, it's going to generate leads. You're going to have phone calls. Imagine being able to have weekly phone calls that are talking about how the conversation should go and be able to answer questions. This is absolutely incredible. It's a value of $899 a month, and we're all included into MyLeadDriven at a total value of $4,579 a month. And we're going to do it at 60% off, right? For just $1,500 a month. Now, guys, this is absolutely incredible. We just did all of the marketing math, right? There's no employee that you can hire that can provide 400, 900% return on investment. There is no bond that you can buy. There's no gold or Bitcoin that you can get into that's going to generate these kind of results on a reliable, consistent basis. Right? And this is what makes it incredible. Now, this offer is for $1,500 a month. Please note, it does include a setup fee process as we're setting up all the systems for you and making sure that it's customized for your business, your names, your needs, absolutely everything. So there is a $1,750 setup cost. And at the end of the day, it's marketing, right? So there's still an ad spend that you need to be able to have. Guys, you can do this for as little as $30 a day additional ad spend. Guys, this is crazy. I mean, it's the amount of leads and deals that you can generate, right? And with our help, close and make money. It's absolutely a game changer. And frankly, guys, it is the death toll for cold calling. As I mentioned, I was going to show you tonight exactly how cold calling is dead, how you don't have to worry about it. It's being an essential part of growing your business. Rest in peace, my friends. Hey, guess what? I know there's going to be people that are still going to cold call. I know Julie's going to cold call. She loves it. She loves reaching out, making new friends. There's people out there that are great at it, and it's an incredible skill and way to generate money. But imagine if you didn't have to, right? If you had a system that did it for you. And guys, all you have to do, if this sounds interesting to you, for you, right? Listen, we're not going to take a credit card or anything like that. We just want to set up a phone call with the Amplify My Business team, our partners for MyLeadDriven, so that we can just confirm this is right for you. And you guys can dive in a little further and understand the process. These guys are absolutely amazing. All you have to do is go to www.myleaddriven.com. Kristen, please, if you can, add that link in there as well, and make sure that everyone that wants to get to it can get to it. Last week, when we're doing these small beta releases, bringing in people in, and last week actually filled up. Like there was not enough people, like there wasn't enough slots for everybody. So if you're listening to this, and if this is at all any interesting to you, you need to take action right now and get into the schedule with the team, because there's limited amount of spots that we can bring on a month. And frankly, there's just limited amount of spots of people that we can even just talk to and say hi to, and you can learn more about the product. I wasn't aware about that last time. We filled it up. So take action right now. Be the first, right? When you go there, you're going to meet my buddy Matt, who is the head of the MyLeadDriven team. He's the head of Amplify My Business. Frankly, one of the smartest marketers I've met in a long time, which has made it super fun. And he has a quick little video there just saying hi, inviting you in. And all you have to do is fill out a quick little form, right? So that you guys can then, the next step is you're going to have the opportunity to schedule a call. And it's really important. If you fill out the form and you don't schedule the call, you're not going to get on the call. There's way too much demand for this, right? So you have to be an action taker. You have to take action now. You have to go fill out that form and schedule the call so that you can get all the team and learn more about this and and confirm that this is right for you. Because we do not accept everybody. It has to be the right people with the right mindset and that are hungry and ready to scale and grow their business, right? So for the guys that are signing up now, right, and going through it, super smart. You're in the top of the list, right? Let me share with you what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen is that you're going to be able to schedule a call with Matt and his team, right? They're going to go over the lead management system and help you set that up. They're going to go over the ad campaigns and how that all is going to be set up for you. They're going to go over the follow-up system, right? So that and exactly make sure that it's tuned to what you needed and that's set up for you. You're going to receive our 21-day challenge and weekly coaching bonus, which is incredible. You're going to get access to all of our scripts. You're going to get access to all our contracts and so much more. All of this happens when you get into the program on that phone call. At that moment, we unlock the keys, we send everything out. We just did our first onboarding last week and we were super excited to bring several of you on, and we're ready to bring our next group. But again, it's limited. We can only do so much. So please make sure that you guys are going to www.mylead.com right now, while there are still spots available for this week. So on the phone call, there's zero commitment to schedule a call. Well, there's zero commitment after the call, right? All you have to do is just schedule a call. There's no commitment. There's no credit cards. You can talk. If it makes sense for you, great. If you're a good fit, great. And if not, we part as friends. And there's still all these amazing ways that we provided the partner-driven family to generate leads, including including dealdriven.com and some other incredible stuff that we have coming down the line. Guys, we never stop working for you and looking for the best way to grow and scale a real estate business, right? But you have to act now because space is limited. We ran out of space last week. Since this is really kind of the first time, we're only bringing on 15 people at a time, right? And only the people that go through the process, fill out the questionnaire, schedule a call, and have proven that they're the right person, so that we're able to scale this out and grow, do it right, and get the attention of the 17 employees and the master marketers over at Amplify My Business. It's absolutely an incredible opportunity, right? And yes, as everything is first come, first serve. So be the first, be the best. Guys, you have to get on here while you can, right? All you have to do is go to mydealdriven.com and you'll be able to sign up there. Again, so let's just to go over again what everything's included in this incredible 68% offer, right? Listen, we're going to do the done for you social media ad campaigns for $2,000 a month. We're going to do the setup for you lead management system for $400 a month. We're going to do the fully automated written for you follow-up sequences, value of $200 a month. We're going to do the all-in-one place contacts provided, the tool, the dashboard, the calendaring, communications, everything. You're never going to have to sign in anywhere else for your real estate business so that you can stop cold calling them, contact you, and finally begin to close 1 to 3 deals a month on autopilot, right? And so you can put that extra money, $6,000 to $18,000 in your pocket, right? Including our unlimited team edition. This is huge, so you can grow your leads. And by the way, guys, these bonuses are not going to be around like for later versions of this launch. We're going to continue developing and improving all of this. We're trying to create the best bonuses that we can to really get the best action takers that understand value, see it, and are willing to pounce on opportunity. So because of that, we're adding the unlimited team edition, which is insane. That by itself is worth over $1,000 a month. We're also completely adding the step-by-step process and how to close a deal, right? And the coaching and the scripts so that you know exactly what words to say to close and negotiate a deal for $899 a month. A total value of $4,579. $4,579. That's how you say it. All today for just $1,500 a month. That's over 68% off of the monthly value, right? Now, remember, there is a setup fee involved to help make sure that we set up all of the technology and we have the time to hand hold you through this process, right? As well as an ad spend. You're going to need an ad spend to do this, but you can do it for as little as $30 a day. That's absolutely insanity. There's very few marketing opportunities that you can get into such a little cost that's then completely done for you, that then drives it into a system that completely fully follows it up for you so that the leads call you when they're ready to talk. It's absolutely amazing, and it's all available tonight at www.myleaddriven.com. Guys, my goodness, that is the end of the presentation, the webinar. I am so excited for all of the people that have stayed on with us so far. This has been absolutely amazing. If you're still on with me, I want you to make sure we have the links in here in the text area so that you can click on there and go, because this is the end of the webinar. And frankly, you have two options. These are the two options that you always have at the end of one of these things, right? And that is to, one, return to your everyday life, right? Great, you had fun with me. You got to see some funny pictures of me. You got to see some incredibly cool technology, but great, okay. I'm just gonna go back to my everyday life. And what happens? Nothing changes, right? So that's option number one. Option number two is that you grab this information and you take action on it, right? Because opportunities like this don't come along all the time, right? If you ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he talks about opportunity consciousness in there and being able to see it as it comes, because if you miss it, you're gonna miss it, right? We all know opportunity is not flowing all the time, right? So imagine an opportunity where you can plug into an existing easy system to be able to generate leads, follow up with those generate hot seller exclusive leads in the market that are automatically followed up on, right? So that you can close 1 to 3 deals a month, right? Would that make a change in your real estate investing business? Absolutely, it would. And at the end of the day, the cost is negligible. We did the marketing math. We see how much money you can make from this type of investment, right? There's no better investment than generating leads. Leads are gold. They're more valuable, in my opinion. Well, if you know what to do with them, they're more valuable than anything else out there, right? And this is exactly what this system does for you. Not only generates the leads, but nurtures the leads so that you can close business at just $1,500 a month, right? With a little ad spend and a setup fee, which is absolutely amazing, because what's crazy about money is that money replenishes itself. Think about it. When you go out to dinner, blah, blah, you might spend $60 on dinner with you and your partner, and shoot, $60 just went out of your pocket, right? But what happens a few weeks later after you get paid and stuff like that? Boop, that money shows back up again, It's there. It's funny. Money replenishes itself. It's crazy. What? Even if you don't have a job, you spend money, all of a sudden money comes back again. It's always circulating. It's a replenishing system, right? And it's really important. You learn to see it like that. When I first saw it like that, I was like, whoa, oh, and it gave me freedom and courage to then invest. Because the key is, am I just spending money on stuff that's not going to change my life or going to do anything for my business or grow my business or all of the million and one things that we can spend our money on? Or do I grab that asset that replenishes itself automatically, right? And I put it into something that's going to generate 200% return, 500% return, 900%, right? Guys, this is exactly what the opportunity that we have for you this evening. And I hope that you really take action, because at the end of the day, there's only two types of people: action takers and everybody else. I'm proud to say that along the way, I've received the support and encouragement to become an action taker. I wasn't always an action taker. There's a lot of things that hold you back, fear, failure, and all of these things. But I'm really blessed that along the way, I met people that had reached the success that I wanted. And I was encouraged by that, because I saw, hey man, if this person can do it, that means I can do it too. And tonight we showed you several examples of people that are using this system right now during the pandemic, closing ridiculous amount of deals from from just a few leads that are beginning to be generated at a very low cost of lead, $20 to $30, and absolutely killing it. When I first saw that people were having the success that I wanted to have, in that it wasn't just the people, it was the system behind them, it absolutely changed my life. Because then it showed me, it said, well, if I use systems like that for myself, then could I grow a business like that if I had the same systems in place? Absolutely I could. Absolutely. And absolutely you could, right? Because none of us are special. We've all had our challenges and problems, and none of us are geniuses. It's just that in marketing, these marketing systems, they work on their own. And as long as you manage it as an investment, as we talked about in today's secret number 1, right, then you can look forward to getting these kind of returns. But you have to act now. Okay, guys, I think that we've put the link in there. That's everything that I have for you guys today. There are some additional bonuses in there and a lot more that Amplify My Business provides in that service. This is all I've been able to share with you in just a little bit over an hour. So you really have to take the call, right? There's amazing things that are going to be happening between MyLeadDriven, Amplify My Business, and DealDriven, which you guys know is our incredible software to do searches and find vacant properties, pre-foreclosures, and all of that, which is a different system, guys. But more to come. There is some beautiful things that I'm really not allowed to say, and I think I've already said too much. But stay tuned. There's so much more happening. If you're ready, if you want to generate leads, go ahead and click on that form, sign up for that phone call with Matt and his amazing team, and they'll walk you through it. They'll talk you through it. If it works for you, if it's a good fit, then we'll bring you on. If not, then we live as friends. There's no loss. There's no risk, right? All you have to do is take the action, because you've been on these webinars before. You've seen opportunities like this before, right? But you haven't done it in the past, or maybe you have or you haven't, right? This is a completely different thing than anything else you've ever seen on a webinar. This is not a ebook, or this is not a membership site or knowledge or videos. All of these things are good, by the way. They're really good, right? But what I'm saying is that this is different. This is not a coaching program. This is the actual result that you want to generate being brought to you, delivered in a silver platter, which is hot seller leads that are exclusive, that are hot to trot, and that want to talk to you to sell their house. I mean, this is the dream of all real estate investors. If you have a heartbeat, if you want to make money in real estate, I know you're feeling this, and that you are going to take action. You are going to get on the phone with Matt and his team to see if this works for you. All right, guys, with that said, it is such an honor to share with you a Tuesday night. Thank you so much for those that stayed with me. We are sending out the text and an email swipe file for everyone to have. Thank you. And again, we really look forward to having you jump on MyLeadDriven and riding this wave with us, right? It's only getting better. All right. Thank you, everyone.